Hi students, this is the class for 8th standard subject English. Today we can see the grammar part. Okay, topic is be form verbs. Actually students, today we are going to see the grammar part be form verbs. But actually before going to see the be form verbs, we can see verb. What is verb? Okay students, in your previous class you have seen the verb, isn't it? So even though today we can revise the same verb. Okay students, see here definition they have given. A verb is a word which denotes the action of the subject. Verb is an action word, an event or state or a position. Verb is the most important word in a sentence. Verb is classified into two types. Students, here you see a verb is a word. Okay, actually a verb, that means it is a word, okay, which denotes the action of the subject. Okay, actually it denotes, it point out the action of the subject. Okay, either he, she, it or any other name, Rama, Sheila, Kokila, so whatever name, that is called subject. Okay, so the doer, if they are doing that action, that is called verb. Okay, verb is an action word. Okay, so in the first sentence itself we have seen verb is an action word. Okay, it may be an event or state or position. Okay, it may be an event means actually we can see the various types in verbs. Okay, in that point you can notice that which is that event, which is the state and which is the position, like that. And verb is the most important word in a sentence. Actually verb means it is a very important word. So for a sentence, students, I say Sita writes a letter. Okay, so in that you can notice which is the verb, which is the action word. Sita, what does she do? Yes, she writes. So writes, it takes the important place, isn't it? Suppose if I say a word Sita a letter, is there any completion in that word? Is there any completion or not? Yes, surely it is not. Okay, Shita writes a letter. If the word, if you are writing writes, it will be completed, isn't it? So then only we can see the complete sentence. Okay students, so verb is the most important word in a sentence. Here you see verb is classified into two types. So first is verb and second verb. Okay, verb means what? We can divide as two, main verb and auxiliary verb. Okay students, you see main verbs means you know that. Okay, so this is called action words. Action words means it is used to express an action. It is used to express an action. Actually it does not depend anything. Actually the action word, it does not depend anything. It will not depend other thing, because here in the sentence we have written Karthik plays football. Karthik plays football. Here plays. Okay, actually the plays verb, it will not depend other thing. If you notice that, easily you can point out. Here Karthik plays football. Plays, it will not depend other thing. Okay, but Karthik, what does he do? So he is playing. He plays. Like that we can give some other answers also. Are you clear? So it does not depend anything. Okay. So students, you can keep in your mind, actually these exercise they have given swim, jump, run, play, draw, write, like that. They have given some of the examples with us. Okay, but even though we have come for 8th standard, isn't it? So you want to know lot of vocabularies. So you want to improve your vocabulary part very well. Then only you can able to write the sentence very fluently and without doing mistake. Okay students, so these are all the important words, even though you want to learn many of the things. Okay, here you see some of the example they have given. Sudha draws, the sun rises, Raju sang a song, Ram writes a letter, birds fly, dog barks, my grandfather reads a newspaper. So like that they have given. Actually verb means it comes after the subject. Okay, it is the second form of the verb. It is the second form of the word. In a sentence, it is the second form of the word. It is called Yes, verb. Okay, so Sudha, it is the subject. Okay, whatever comes in the sentence, 95% will be only the subject. Okay, the sun, Raju, Ram, birds, dog, my grandfather, like that they have given a subject. After the subject, the second part of the verb is called a verb. So draws, rises, sang, writes, fly, box, reads. So like that they have given some of the words. So it is called verb. Okay, students. Axillary verb. What is called axillary? Students, do you have any idea? Axillary verb means is a verb which is added to other verbs in order to express different tenses, negative meanings, questions. It is known as helping verbs. It is known as helping verbs. Okay, are you clear? So it will be added to the other verbs. Okay, so we can see some of the auxiliaries, then only you will be knowing that. Okay, students. Dear students, now in your verb we have seen B form verb, isn't it? So we are going to see B form verb. So before that we have seen the definition of the verb, and also we have seen the action verbs, isn't it? Now the tabular column they have given. What does that mean? Primary auxiliary verb, modal auxiliary verb, semi-modal. Okay, so here primary auxiliary verb. So primary means if there is no word like this, surely we cannot make a sentence. Okay, if the primary verb, auxiliary verb, if you are not using in a sentence, the sentence will not be completed. Okay, so these are all the very important words, okay, in the sentence. So be form, am, is, are, was, were. Do form, do, does, did. And have form, have, has, had. So these are all called primary auxiliary. So next one, modal auxiliary verb. Modal means what? So modal we can say. Okay, modal auxiliary means may, might, will, would, shall, should, can, could, must. So these are called modal auxiliary verb. Okay, so auxiliary will not come individually. Okay, it will come near the action word. Okay, so actually we can use may go. Okay, and shall go. Okay, so like that may comes means if the modal auxiliary if you use means surely the action word should be there. Okay, so semi modal means semi. Okay, in this half portion we can see semi modal means this can be used very rarely. Okay, so dare, ought to, need, used to. So these are all called semi modal auxiliaries. Okay, so actually auxiliary verb can be divided into three parts. Primary auxiliary. So primary auxiliary is a verb. If it is not in a sentence, the sentence will not be completed. Okay, and it will not give a complete meaning. And the modal auxiliary means if that the word comes near the action word. Okay, so might come. Okay, may go, may sing. Okay, can do. So like that it will come near the action words. And semi modal, so it will come the sentences very rarely only. So that's why semi modal you should know that. So what does it mean? Dare, ought to, need, used to. Okay, students. So now see here, after the tabular column they have given the verb form. Okay, so in the primary verb form they have given be form verb, have form, do form. Okay, here be form. So be form means it will be used present and past also. And have form, so primary auxiliary, there are three parts in the primary auxiliary. One is called be form verb, second one is called have form verb, third one is called do form verb. Okay, so in that be form verb means we have present and past, have form means we have present and past, and do form means we have present and past. Okay, not only this we have future form also. So later you will come to know about that. Okay, so before going to know about the verb form, we should know about the subject pronoun. We should know about the subject pronoun. So what is meant by subject? So it is the first word of a sentence. It is the first word of the sentence. See here they have given I, we, you, they, he, she, it. So this is called subject because in the sentence these are the words come only the beginning of the sentence, isn't it? So this is called subject pronoun. Okay, so you should know that already we have learned I means first person singular. Okay, so first person plural we. Okay, I means first person singular, we means first person plural. Okay, second person singular and plural as usual, you only. Okay, they means third person plural, okay, and third person singular, he, she, it. Okay, are you clear? So in that tabular come they have given, if that we are using I means we should use am in the present. Okay, so we should use was in the past. So we, you, they means we should use present form are. Okay, past form we should use were, and he, she, it we should use be present is and past was. Okay students, you can notice these have form and do form. Okay, so the wave form they have given. Okay, actually we do not have a sufficient time to complete, so you can able to read, so I don't want to read about that. So accept, affect, appoint, arise, beat, begin, bend, behave, like that they have given that new words. Okay, so till that you can read, and one more page also is there to read, so don't forget to read. Okay students. Dear students, already we have seen 8 action words. Okay, so we don't want to revise now because you have words in front of you only, so you can read yourself. See here some of the words they have given: beware, bite, break, boil, chop, catch, climb, commence, compete, come, confess, conquer, drink, dig, find, fulfill, freeze, glance, go, draw, read, write, practice, come. Actually PRACTICE means that is called noun. Okay, come, finish, hold, bring, think, buy, meet, get. So like that they have given: sit, give, sleep, put, cut, eat, pay, put, run, see, speak. So like that they have given nearly 50 words. Okay students, so that's why if you have a chance, just you want to revise these things. Okay, don't forget to read. Okay, dear students, now we have completed the definition of verb. In that verb it can be divided as to main verb and auxiliary verb. In the auxiliary, the main verb means that is only one, and auxiliary, okay, auxiliary is divided the category of 3. So first one primary auxiliary, second one modal auxiliary, and third one is semi-modal auxiliary, isn't it? Now we have completed. In the primary auxiliary we have B form verb. Okay, in the primary auxiliary we have B form verb, already we have seen. Not only this, do form and have form, everything is there, but even though now today's our topic is B form verb. Okay, how you can use the B form verb in a sentence, we are going to see in the video. Okay students, I think you are all ready in that, so take your note and you can mention that. Okay students. Dear students, already we have seen what is verb and what is the classification of the verb, and in that classification of verb we have seen the auxiliary verb. Auxiliary, it can be divided 3. So we have seen primary auxiliary, modal auxiliary, and then semi-modal auxiliary, isn't it? So in that today we are going to see the primary auxiliary verb. Okay, so already we have said B form verbs only we are going to see. So B form verbs. What is B form verb? Yes, B form verb. It should be used very carefully. It should be used very carefully. So that's why it is called B form. Actually students, you could have noticed in some of your neighbor's house. Okay, so be aware of dogs. Okay, be aware of dogs. Okay, so be careful. So like that, so they'll be using B words. Okay, so what does that mean? So that should be very carefully. What is that? Very carefully. Okay, so that in a sentence the B word is used very carefully. Okay, should be used very carefully. So that is called B form verb. Okay students, so now before going to the B form verb, so already we have seen first person, okay, second person, third person. So first person there are 2 categories, singular and plural. Second person there are 2 categories, singular and plural. Third person there are 2 categories, that is called singular and plural. So we know that. So shall I ask you the question? First person singular means you can say I, plural means we can say we. So first person singular I, first person plural we, second person singular you, plural you. Okay, same only. And third person singular we can say he, she, it. Okay, and third person plural they. Are you clear, student? First person singular means we can say I, plural means we can say we, second person singular means we can say you, second person plural means we can say you. Okay, the same only, we don't want to change anything. And third person singular means he, she, it. Okay, so that person they won't be here by speaking. Okay, while we are speaking, the person they won't be here, so that's why we can call them as a third person singular. Okay, third person we can say like that, he, she, it, because we are talking means they won't be here, that's why we can say them as a third person singular and as well as plural. Okay, plural means we can say they, singular means we should use he, she, it. Okay, so easily you can keep it in your mind. I singular, we plural, you is the singular and plural in second person, third person singular, students I am saying it again and again, third person singular means he, she, it. Okay, plural they. Okay, so after that we can say the be form verb. What is be form verb? Okay, so am is, what are the be form verb means? We can say am, is, are, was, were. So these are called, yes, be form verbs. Okay, these are called be form verbs. These are called be form verbs. Okay, so actually what is these words do? Surely it shows the state of a person. The state of it shows the state of the person. Okay, state of a person. Surely it shows the state of a person. Okay, actually am, is, are, was, were, these are called be form verbs. Actually what does it shows? It shows the state of a person. It shows the state of a person. Okay, and person actually thing or animal. Okay, or animal, and also when it function as a main verb. Okay, so when it action as a main verb, it these things should be used like that they are saying. And it can be functioned as the helping verb also. It can be functioned as helping verb. Okay, so be form verb, it is functioning as a helping verb. Okay, students, so now I think you are very clear in that. Okay, so you should know that am, is, are. So am, is, are means we should refer it as the present tense. Okay, which is the present be form verb? Present be form verbs, what are they? Present be form verb means am, is, are. Okay, past means was, were. Are you clear? Present be form verb means we can say am, is, are. Past means we can say was, were. Okay, so already we know that. Okay, so what are the present form, what are the words should be used according to the first person, second person, third person? So what are the be forms should be used in a sentence? Okay, so in your material you have grammar material. If you have you can take stock. Do you have? Take, you see in the tabular column they have given, no? I means, what they have given? I means am. Okay, first person I means they have given am. Second person you means they are using are. Okay, second person singular or plural we should use are only. Okay, see first person plural we are using be. We means are. Okay, it is very easy. I, we, you, they. I means am. We, you, they means we can say are. You can easily keep it in your mind as students. I, we, you, they. Okay, so you already know that I means singular, first person singular, we means first person plural. Okay, you means second person singular and plural, and they means third person plural. So we, even though we should use only are. I means am, we, you, they, we should use are. Okay, students, now you can say is. Okay, Is means we can say he, she, it. Okay. See, he, she, it. We should use is. Okay. So we have seen only the present form. Okay. In the present form, I means we should use am. Be, you, they, we should use are. He, she, it, we should use is. Are you clear? This is present form. Okay. So if it is past form, what should be used? Okay, present form we are using I means am, we, you, they means are, he, she, it means we should use is, isn't it? So past means what should be used? So I means we should use was. Okay, and not only was, he, she, it, whatever comes, first person singular and third person singular comes means in the be form verb we should use was. Are you clear? That means we should use we, you, they. So in that place we have used are, isn't it? But here past means we should use were. So are you clear? Yes. I means am in the present, we, you, they means are, he, she, it means is, isn't it? Past form I means was. So not only that, first person singular and third person singular we should use was only, because that is a singular. Singular means was. Okay, plural means we should use were. Okay, in the present we should use are, past we should use were. Okay, we, you, they we should use were. Are you clear now? Okay, this is the important thing you should not forget. So what is the singular formation for singular be form verb are we using for he, she, it? Exactly, we should use is. Okay, what is the singular present be form verb for plural? Yes, we, you, they means we should use are. I means am. Okay, so before knowing the grammar we should know to categorize the first person, second person, third person. First person, second person, third person. Third person singular and third person plural. Like that we should point out. Are you clear what I have told? Yes, I think you are very clear now. We can see some of the examples now. Are you ready? Dear students, so we have seen verbs. Okay, in the verb we have seen main verb, auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb we have seen primary and modal auxiliary and semi-modal auxiliary. Okay, and also we have seen some of the definition of be form verbs, isn't it? So now we are going to see the form of be. Okay, be it has the various forms. Okay, be it has various forms. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, actually if you have a material you can see. So in that itself they have given the simple form of verb is be. Okay, the simple form of verb is be. This is simple form. Okay, so if it is the participle form, participle means we know that. Okay, in that tabular column itself they have given, isn't it, students? For example, write, wrote, written. So that written is the participle. Okay, so that participle always will be using only in the perfect form. Okay, so it is both we are using. Participle means present participle means we will be using ing. Past participle means we will be using written. Okay, swept, slept. Like that we will be using various form. Okay, students. So now here simple form be. Okay, so next in that participle we are using being. Okay, present participle means we will be using being. Okay, students. So now past participle means we will be using been. Okay, so what is the past participle form of be? Been. What is the present participle form of be? Being. Okay, present participle means we should add being, whatever words. Okay, write means in the present participle come means writing. Okay, sleep means in the present participle sleeping. Swim swimming. Okay, so V1 means that is called a present, isn't it? If you are adding ing, that is called a V4, that is called a participle. Participle, present participle nalu onnu tha, V4 nalu we can say the same. Okay, so now simple form of be is be only, and the present participle means we should add ing. Past participle means we can write been. Okay, so now first person singular present. So we have seen no in the column, tabular column, first person singular I comes means we should use am. So the be it acts as a am. Okay, இந்த இடத்துல be என்னவா ஆக்ட் பண்ணுது, am ஆக்ட் பண்ணுது இல்லையா. Actually be form verb and 5 like that we have seen am, is, are, was, were. இது எல்லாமே என்னது தான், be form verb தான். So here it performs as a am. இந்த இடத்துல ஐக்கு பக்கத்தில் am அப்படின்ற be form it comes. Okay, it acts as a am. Okay, next the third person present tense. Okay, the third person present tense. For example, he, she, it. This third person singular comes means it performs as a is. Okay, the plural present tense form. Okay, we, you, they. It comes means it performs as a are. Okay, so these are all present be form. Already we have seen. So past means, okay, plural present tense means plural present tense we, you, they. Present tense comes means we should use are. Plural present tense means we should use are. Plural present tense means what should be used? Yes, or should be used. Okay, actually the singular past form, singular past means am, is. What comes means we should use was. Okay, I, he, she, it. Okay, am க்கும் is க்கும் பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா am ஓட be form past be form என்னது was, is ஓடது was தான். Okay, am, is ஓட past form என்ன was. Are you clear? Yes, am, is ஓட past form. What is the past form of am, is, was? Are you clear? Next the plural past tense form. In the plural past tense present இருந்தா are, past இருந்தா were. Are you clear? Yes, I think you are clear now. Am, is means if it comes in the singular form we should use past form was. Are you clear? I am means I was. She is, she was. Are you clear? So we can see in a sentence, then only you know that. Okay, so for example we have seen the first be form verb means we have seen it shows the state of a person. For example, here I am a teacher. Here it shows the state of a position. Okay, position, the state of a person இல்லையா. So I am, here I a teacher means the sentence will not be completed. If the word be form verb we are using only, the sentence is completed, isn't it? So that's why, so am it takes place as a state of a person. Okay, so here I am a king. Okay, so the line will be saying means we can refer it as animal. அதையும் சொல்லலாம் am. Here it refers the animal. So like that am. Okay, next he is. He is an engineer. He is an engineer. So like that here it's state of a person. Engineer na yaar, it's state of a person. Are you clear what I have said? Yes, I think now you are clear. And state of a animal and state of a position. Okay, position nu சொல்லலாம். Here teacher na அவங்க ஒரு பொசிஷன்ல இருக்காங்க இல்லையா. So and also it referring the place also. So I am inside. Okay, they are outside. They are in their class. They are in their class. So like that they can say the position also. Are you clear? So I am in class. அதுவும் என்ன பண்ணுது, ரெஃபர் பண்ணது எங்கே இருக்கீங்க, கிளாஸில் இருக்கீங்க. So like that it is referring the position also. Are you clear students? Sorry. Dear students, now you know that. Okay, so now present means how can you find out in the sentence. For example, she is reading a newspaper now. So here the keyword now is used. Okay, the keyword now is, sorry, here students, present. Okay, how can we find the present tense in a sentence? She is reading a newspaper now. She is reading a newspaper now. So here now there is a keyword. What is that? Now. So that means it is used as present verb. Okay, the second one, they were going to temple yesterday. So they have referred the yesterday. There is a keyword. So here, if it is the third person plural form, we should use were. So already I have informed you, isn't it? So you don't want to bother about that. So they means were, because there is a keyword yesterday. Okay. Suppose if it is the present form, means there won't be any yesterday. So now they are going to the temple. Okay, so again I am clearly explaining that I means present only I am saying. I, we, you, okay, they. I means am. We, you, they means are. Okay, I means am. Okay, see, I means am. We, you, they means are. He, she, it names means is. Okay, and here past tense means the same. Am, is means in the past form we should use was, isn't it? And are is the present tense, we should use were. Are you clear? Okay, now I think you have a worksheet. I think you have a worksheet in your hand. You can refer that. Okay, are you clear? Students, now we can see positive and negative. Positive and negative. Okay, so positive means what? Positive means yes, I am a student. So this is the positive. Okay, negative means what word? If we add means we can say negative. Surely negative means we can say not, isn't it? Not comes means we can say this is the negative sentence. Here, I am not a student. So what type of sentence it is? Yes, surely it is negative. Here it is the positive. Actually, student, where we should add the not, that negative word in your sentence, near the axillary, primary axillary, be form. Okay, am not. Okay, is not, are not, was not, were not. Are you clear? I am a student, I am not a student. Okay, she is an engineer, she is not an engineer. Okay, they are at the park, they are not in the park. And was not, so she was not at home. And they were not in the theater. So like that we should notice that. Okay, students. And now if there is no keyword in a sentence, like now, yesterday, students, now we should be very clear in that. Okay, which should be the apt one? If it is the first person, okay, which will be the suitable answer? Like that you should notice and you should write that. Are you clear? Yes, surely you can able to write the sentence by using be form verb. Okay, I am a student. Na student irken. So irken. Okay, so in the Tamil, if you know that mean, it will be easily will be clarified to you. Okay, am, is, or not la. Actually we are learning in that irukindren, kiru, kindru, on, indru சொல்லிட்டு you will be learning. Okay, in the 9th your Tamil teacher will be learning. At that time you will be noticing this. Okay, இது அந்த அளவுக்கு போக தேவையில்லை. So that's why I am explaining only in English. Are you clear, students? So I am a student, நான் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டாக இருக்கிறேன். Okay, he is an engineer, na அவன் engineer-ஆக இருக்கிறான். So like that, according to the place it will be varying to us. Okay, students, now some of the worksheets will be given, I think so. So you can complete them. Okay, students, thank you.